Today we're reviewing the Movo UM700 microphone. Now, this microphone is compatible with everything, and also we're going to be doing the full review utilizing the microphone, giving y'all some in-depth details and just how it looks and more. So if y'all like content like this, ensure that you subscribe. And also we want to thank y'all so much for over 200,000 followers on TikTok. We're building a community there, and thank you for following us on Twitch, as we're doing a lot of fun stuff on Twitch. Also, we're trying to get to our goal here of 100K so that we can do tech giveaways, we can do VR giveaways and more. So just stay with your boy, I promise you, man. So this right here is the Movo UM700, and now as looking at it, it is a very quality microphone. It's heavy. It comes with a kind of a desk stand, as you would say. Something that I feel that really makes it stand out is just the build quality alone. It comes with a pop filter. It comes with everything. It's foldable, and it has much more. It is a USB microphone, so therefore, yes, it is compatible with everything. But when it comes down to Xbox, if you're going to be using this for gaming, Xbox, you just always need a stereo adapter. I do have a video on that, so cheap plug on that, so be sure you're checking that out. So overall, kind of a sleek appeal. Has like as an oval, it's definitely larger than your normal microphone, which probably makes it great for musicians that want to have a stable setup. This windscreen / pop filter is amazing for me already because I just love it. In general, you can see how I'm swaying back and forth because the reason why it can be omnidirectional, it can be cardioid, and it could be a condensed type microphone. And this helps out when you're trying to deliver that content. And now the number one gripe we always know, of course, the number one gripe we know as content creators, especially those that just want to make quick content for TikTok or for Twitch or for just live streaming in general, Zoom meetings. Here's the number one thing we always like, right? Does the microphone sound great straight out of the box? And so this is what you're listening to right now. This is the actual sound test of the microphone out of the box. This is just it. Now, it does have some simple features. So you can see right here, it has the Movo logo. I'm going to be showing y'all more on a different edit cut clip. So I want to show y'all all that. It has a mute button, and it does have all the aspects right here as far as a gain. And then it has your initial input. So it does have an input output. And then it also has a headphone jack that actually helps out with everything in general. So let's look at some of the things it does read up on. And I want to read it to you all right now. So right here it says UM700 USB microphone. Has that, the Movo has the mute button. It's a manual mute button, and so that's great. And you know, it just, like what I said, it's very authentic, very rich, very much just something that's cool. This is how the box looks, and let's read it right now. Right, so it has a stereo pattern, picks up sound from left and right side, ideal for capturing a realistic general sound. So I think that's going to help out just in general. If you don't have a lot of soundproof windows like myself, I don't ever have soundproof windows on my stuff. And so I think that's going to help out a lot. Also has omnidirectional pattern, picks up sound equally from all directions, capturing a natural blend of voice and ambience, low sensitivity to wind and handling noise, as well as to vocal plosives. So we know that the plosives is a lot of things. I think that's what kind of just this dynamic windscreen is already going to be doing for us. We know that we want to try to practice plosives as much as we can. That's why you have pop filters. But when it comes down to streaming and everything, we don't like that stuff because it covers your face, right? I'll be like this. So making YouTube content is always hard to have like a massive pop filter, especially if you're someone that just wants to be seen and create a emotional connection with your audience. This pop filter really does help. It also has a cardioid pattern, maximizes the rejection of sound coming from the sides and the rear of the mic, and can be used as a directional microphone to capture full, rich, natural sounding audio for podcast, speech, dialogue, instrument, etc. Great. It reminds me of kind of like a Shure aspect, the way it's delivering in a USB format, right? Obviously the actual SMB is going to be of an XLR, but if you're thinking of maybe the MV7, the USB version, this really comes close to a lot. It's enriching, it's heavy, it's quality, and it's definitely protective. Next is going to be the bi-directional pattern. It picks up sound at the front and the rear of the microphone, while sounds to the side are not picked up as much. It's perfect for capturing instruments or recording an interview between two people. So I like that one, the bi-directional. So bi-directional is like, this is a perfect setup for a podcast. Trust me, because if you set this down on the desk, this is all you have, and all you need is a phone adapter. If you have your phone, utilize it. Set the mic down, and then you're able to just have it on each side, and you'll be able to create like a podcast through multiple directions. All the directions are right here. You can see it. You can set your favorite one, how much you like the most. But it works great with a podcast, because when you're doing podcasts, you're sitting with people, and especially if you're on the go. See, you see me swaying back and forth because it's like it's a big microphone. See, but if you are swaying, if you are in multiple aspects in a podcast, maybe a 4-way podcast where you're in a lunch sitting, something that's just not where you're right here in a home office or room, this does help out with that. Streaming would be perfect. You can either set it on your desk or you can get yourself a boom mic, and I feel that that's also going to take it to the next level. Putting this on a boom mic is going to be incredible. Now, it's a little bit more heavier if you're going to get a cheaper or more affordable boom mic, so make sure you're going to get that boom arm. That's going to get really, being able to hold this quality type of a microphone. Also, some things that it does read. Let's see right here. If we're going to see, when it read up a little bit more on the box, and then the reason why I'm doing this, so y'all can get the full-on organic aspect of the sound of how the microphone does sound. Like, I'm gonna go closer right here. This is how it sounds. This is how it sounds, and then this is how it sounds over here while I'm way out here. So that is just more of the insights of it. We'll do some more of that right before we wrap up this video. Professional solutions are the cornerstone of professional work. That's why we make it our responsibility to always deliver dependable products. So professional solutions, innovative design. The world moves fast, which is why Movo is committed to continuing innovation and development, so we can furnish new ideas with effective solutions. So they're trying to implement that. The mobile aspect is because you can plug into a phone adapter and be able to try to get it all the way through. And I like that fast, raw audio that you can get out the gate. You just open up the box. Trusted options. As Movo, we value our customers' trust. We strive to provide high quality equipment at the best possible price for everyone. Think pricing, this is around like the $100 mark though. I'd say that's the only way that's going to lead way probably some people away. But I still feel that this is a great buy. But against its competitors like a HyperX, or against its competitors like maybe some of the Shure, well, the Shure MV7 USB is almost like 200, I think. So HyperX, Blue Yeti and stuff, this would kind of be in that competition range. Maybe you could find a sale on this at times. And then helping others. Success is the measure of how much you improve the world around you. We proudly donate our equipment to nonprofit organizations to help their mobile voice be heard. So that's why, here it is right here. Let me show you this too. Share your mobile voice. So that's why I kind of lead way towards this microphone. They are looking into more just in depth of being able to want to help people. And that's kind of what our content does right here. We do tons of reviews so we can help each other out. So all in all, this is how we sound. This is the full on sound test of the Movo USB microphone. Sleek, heavier, and also things I do want to say is that, so let's go down the line. We did talk about the podcast more in depth, but let's talk about streaming with it. Streaming with it would be easy. You would put maybe a smaller noise gate on it, depending on what software program you are using. If you're using Streamlab, you can set some basic noise gate settings that can help out with the sounds. And if you're using OBS, well, OBS is the same thing also. That'll be great for streaming. Musicians, can we do this for musicians? Yes, we're gonna need an important DAW system for it. You'll need possibly like a GarageBand. Use a free one. I would say GarageBand and more. Just search up free DAW system and you'll be able to use this for music. Now, you can't just record and upload with this when it comes down to music. You'll still need to EQ and edit out some heavier in-depth voice that can make it sound realistic to where the voice doesn't bleed over. That we did podcast streaming, that in gaming in general would be great. With PlayStation, you just plug in USB microphones, which is easy. With Xbox, you would need an adapter. With Nintendo Switch, you would just plug in if you have an actual dock format for your Nintendo Switch. And for PC, you can just plug in for your PC, utilize it, probably use some form of maybe a meter, a banana meter, or you can use some form of an easier editing process if you want it to sound even better. But I think out the gate, this microphone does already sound really good. If you have it right in front of you, it's kind of just unbeatable. I'm trying to move further and further so y'all can see the full on setup. So I would literally be like this with a desktop, kind of set it like this. And there's enough wire. There's a long length of wire. It's quality. It comes with this windscreen. It's foldable. And there's just a lot of things that you can do with traveling on this. So this is the Movo microphone. So if y'all like content like this, or if y'all like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. I'll be seeing y'all. Let us know what's good. Y'all have a good one. Peace.